please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on that like button if you like my video. Also click on that notification bell. Thank you. Script file permissions. Now this is not just theoretical or concept or standard that I'm trying to explain it to you. This is actually mandatory. You need to have the right permission to execute a script and to to have a proper permissions on the script file itself. So all scripts to be executed should have a proper executable file permissions, and those are, for example, if you see here, it's read, write, and X is for executable, meaning the root, the person who created the script can execute it. Then read dash X, meaning the group who belongs to that user or the user belongs to a group has the right to read and execute the script. And the last one are the other people who do not belong to your group or they are not you. They could also execute that script and read it. But of course, they cannot write it because you don't see that W and W in the middle of group and others. So every time you create a script, you need to assign the executable permission. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, hey, when I create a script, why can't it get assigned by default executable permission? Good question. But the problem is that whenever you create a script in Linux, or whenever you create a file, I should say, in Linux, by default, it does not assign executable permissions because it doesn't want you to make a mistake and execute something by mistake and corrupt your file system. That's why it doesn't give the executable permissions, so you have to assign them yourself. Okay, now I created a script. Now, how do you change the permissions? Simply, the command to change the permission is chmod a plus X and the name of the script. A stands for all, everybody should have executable permission of the script. I prefer letters as A or G or O for user group and others. There are other people, or you probably are familiar with the digits as well, like 65567, something like that, which I'm not too much familiar. I try to follow something that I am very familiar with, and I would like to teach you something that I know. Anyway, if you are comfortable with your own way of assigning permission, you be my guest. You feel free to use that. Now let's see if I log into my machine and I create a script, then how can we change permission? So let's see, where is my Linux machine? My Linux machine is right here, and I am in my /home/ifzol/script directory. I wanted to create a script, and there are few ways you could create a file. First, you always create a file. You could touch it, you could VI it, and you could echo it and output to a file. The different ways, whichever way you want to start creating a script. So first thing I will use, a very basic, is touch. And the name of the script, let's say script name is Apache script. Hit enter. Now, when I do ls-ltr, you'll notice the script that I had before, hello world, has the executable permission, right? This is the third bit you see right here. The new script that I created, which is Apache script, does not have the executable permission. So in order for you to run that script, you need to assign executable permission. To assign the permission, you have to run the command chmod. As I said, I'll use for all. Everybody should have executable. Plus X for executable, the name of the script. Hit enter. Now do ls-ltr. You will see the name of the script and its correct permission. This is how you assign permission. Very easy to do that. If you're already in Linux, you've been using Linux, you're probably like, oh, I know that. Perfect. If you know that, let's move on.